making this video because I just made a jaw-dropping experience that I want to share with you guys. I was just, doing my regular thing on the Wayback Machine, doing some research and looking at old websites. Specifically, I was looking at the old site for Artplant, a game company that made The Horse Mystery, amongst other titles, such as The Pony Girl. I was basically digging for information whether or not there was supposed to be another horse mystery game, or if they had any kind of explanation as to what this story was, and as I was looking for that information, I stumbled upon this. New projects, The Pony Stable, MMO-inspired horse game with anticipated release spring 2007 for the PC and the next generation consoles. And digging a little bit further, I found this. The Pony Stable is an ambitious horse game for PC and next-generation consoles with an anticipated release date of spring 2007. The game mechanics borrows a lot from MMO games, even when played offline. The player has to look after the horse, train it, and participate in competitions. The game was well received by the Film Fund, which has decided to help funding the prototype with 1.5 million Norwegian currency. Artplant is very grateful for their support and look forward to showing the demo of the game to publishers in April 2006. SSO has lasted since 2011, for 11 years, so imagine my shock on discovering that there was supposed to be an MMO horse game released way back in 2007. And so I started questioning, oh my god, what happened to this game? Why didn't it happen? Did it get shut down? Did it last for a couple of years? What is the story behind this game? And so I started my usual digging for information, and I soon figured out that the game had changed its name from The Pony Stable to Riding Club Championships. One Google search later, and I was shocked to discover that not only did this game happen, but it still exists as a free game on Steam. Needless to say, I was speechless at this. I mean, are you telling me that all this time when the SSO community has been starving for new MMO horse games, there's been an MMO horse game on Steam for free for years? So obviously, since nobody seems to know about this game and the game was released way back in 2007, my expectations were super low. Surely this ancient game that nobody's heard of and is free is barely even playable and probably full of bugs and has terrible outdated graphics. I mean, it came out in 2007. Well... I don't know about you, but I was shook. So here's the description of the game in case you're wondering. Riding Club Championships is a horse game focusing on online competitions and staying true to real equestrian disciplines. Take part in show jumping, barrel racing, pole bending, agility, and jump agility. You can play alone, against friends, in ranked games against random players, or in our weekly tournament. If you aren't satisfied with our huge selection of courses, you can create your own and share them with the world. Enjoy a large variety of horse colors and patterns, groom your horse, and train it to improve in multiple skills. Acquire better and better gear as you go. Compete with your horse in true equestrian style, shortening and lengthening the strides to make those distances, ask for extra effort over those bigger obstacles, and your horse will even do lead changes for you to be on the correct rein. So, if you want the excitement and thrills of live competition against players from all over the world, or just hang out with your friends and chat about horses, Riding Club Championships is the place for you. Key features include show jumping, agility and jump agility, solo friendly and ranked matches, weekly tournaments with cool prizes, paddock mode, course editor with voting and sharing system, a large variety of horse colors, multiple choices of horse and rider gear, horse grooming, horse RPG system, quest system, a thriving community, multiple chat rooms, and stable clubs. So when the first impression of this game had sunken in, I sat down and I started actually thinking about this game. What is it? How does it work? And how does it compare to SSO? Now obviously, it's not like SSO, it's not an open world horse game. In fact, you can't see other people at all outside of looking at their profile. And you can't run around and explore the world like you can in SSO, it's not an open world. The only thing you can explore is your paddock, which, fair enough, is pretty big and has a lot of stuff in it. So it's not a waste of time, it's just not a whole world and you can't see other people. So it's not the same as SSO, you get what I mean? That being said, for a game being released in 2007, this game is weirdly addictive. The online aspect of this game is based on high scores, so basically it's a racing game where you do races, you set high scores, and you compete on said high scores against other players. And there are like weekly championships and stuff with prizes, and you take care of your horse. There's also an in-game chat function where you can chat with anyone who's online. You can also buy new gear for you and your horse and upgrade it as you play, but it's kind of different from SSO in the terms that there is no paywall to actually play. There is a premium subscription, but it will only give you stuff like free stable care and some boosts for XP and stuff. So even though this game clearly is very different from SSO, I'm still gonna recognize it for what it is. And it's free to play, and it's definitely not bad for being a free to play game. I'm really confused on whether or not there is a future for this game. I mean, obviously, it's a very old game, so I don't think they're gonna, like, develop it more. However, I do notice that someone is maintaining the game. Now, Artplant, who originally made this game and also were the ones who put it on Steam, was sold to another company called Toadman in 2018. So I assume that Toadman is the company that has the rights to this game as well as all other Artplant titles, but it's weird because none of the Artplant games are actually showcased on the home site for Toadman. So this whole thing just really confuses me, but someone's maintaining it. Anyway, I just wanted to make this video covering this game because with the whole SSO community starving for other horse games and talking about all kinds of horse games out there, I have never heard one mention of this game. I had no idea that it existed. And like I said, it's completely free to play, so I'm almost surprised it's not being played more. And also, I made a writing club, so you can join my writing club in there if you wanna. Hey! Anyway, I want to know your thoughts and opinions on this game. What do you think about it? Do you think it looks good? Do you think it can compare to SSO? Or do you think it's just an old ancient game that nobody cares about? Make sure to leave your comments down below. I hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, if you did, I'll see you around. Bye!